Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. It ends Wrexham 5, Ipswich Town 3. And defensively, at least for two of Wrexham's goals, it was absolutely comical. There's no other way to put it. And very early on in the game, 5th minute, we basically give Kiefer Moore the freedom of Wrexham in our penalty area, because none of our defenders actually bother to close him down, and he absolutely rifles one into the top left corner at the near post, and quite deservedly they took the lead, because you're basically begging to concede with that sort of defending. Then we do get back into the game, where a shot or a cross from Jack Taylor gets spilled by their keeper, and it falls straight into the path of Mehmeti, who smashes it in, and we get back into the game, obviously. Then Wrexham take the lead once again, where a Kiefer Moore shot gets saved by Walton. It falls straight into the path of Josh Windass, who diving heads it towards goal. Leif Davis tries his best to clear it. I don't know if it was if he tried to handball it or not. It still went in anyway. Again, defending was quite comical. And then we do get back into the game once again, where a flick on by Jack Taylor puts Azon through on goal, and from just outside the box he curls it into the bottom right corner. And then at the start of the second half, about 90 odd seconds in, a cross from, I believe, Wes Burns was cleared out by a Wrexham defender, but only as far as Cedric Kipre, who absolutely smashed one in from 25 yards and took the lead. And then after that, we sat back way too much. I understand, you might want to sit back for a lead if you're not really at the races, but you could at least try and push for a second goal, and we did not do that at all. And Wrexham then get an equaliser as a broad head shot from just outside the box deflects off one of our defenders and into the path of Thomason, who then slots it in at the near post. And just as you think it can't get any worse, it can. On 74 or 75, a corner gets whipped in, and Callum Doyle was the first one to get to it. Walton can only palm it into the roof of his own net, despite his best efforts. And then for Wrexham's 5th goal, awful defending once again, as O'Shea gets dragged out of position. Dan Neil tries to cover for him but can't do so. O'Brien puts in an inch perfect through ball for Broadheads to just curl it into the bottom right corner and basically give Wrexham the 3 points signed, sealed and delivered. And that's absolutely nothing to take away from Wrexham's performance, because they certainly wanted it a lot more than we did, and they very thoroughly deserved the 3 points. It's nothing to take away from them and what Wrexham did during the game, because it was thoroughly deserved. But we were awful at times. There's not really any point picking out any individual performances, because defensively it was blood curdling. That's all I've got to say from today's game. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and smash the sub button, and I'll see you in the next one.